The following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports and Jeff's live streams.
1:45 to go in double overtime. Back down to Baker. One-timer. Wagner scores! Ball game! Ty Wagner wins it in overtime.
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association first place winner for best digital production in the state.
6.5, and here come the Lions. Botting drives in. Another nice shot off the glass, put back by Bresky. He'll try again, and on the third chance, he puts it down.
You're seeing that height from Bresky really play a factor in these rebounds and off the glass here early.
Depth interviews with coaches and players, sideline reports, expert analysis, and top-notch production.
Meyer has it on the right wing up top now to Drinkwine. Pump fake, thought about three, doesn't take it, looks around for some help and gets it to Landon Baker. Baker, pass inside, Meyer on the block. Nice jumper from Talon Meyer. He's got all four for Mayville, cuts the lead back to 8.
On the steal from Judkins, he goes baseline, shovels it underneath, kicked out to Talon Meyer. Meyer spins once, kicks it out here to Promersberger. Hands off to Middlestat on the right wing. He's got a three. Emerson Middlestat starts the game off strong for Mayville, and they lead it first on the Quest Interiors scoreboard.
Our sponsors include
Hoekstra's Greenhouse, Katie's Log Cabin, Generations Lanes, and Angling Only.
Pino Construction, Verhaeg's Furniture, Schaefer Auto,
Coal, Oil, and Propane, Witt Services,
Lidkey Lumber, Hoffs of Brownsville, Municipal Well and Pump,
All Phase Heating, Cooling Geo, Back in Action, Brock Fleischer, Homestead Realty,
Ergo Bank Lamira, Maxwell Plumbing, Metalcraft of Mayville,
Michaels Corporation, Quest Interiors, Schroffnagel Implements,
Surefire Heating and Cooling, Westfall Printing and Graphics, Bristol Morgan Bank, Marshview Veterinary Clinic, Mayville Savings Bank, Bernard Plumbing, Keller Buildings.
Let's go live to the Radio Plus Sports broadcast booth with Jeff's live stream, providing game day coverage.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Fond du Lac Blue Line Family Center. This is Justin Schwartzman alongside Andy Stablefeld. The Fox City Stars come to Fond du Lac to take on the Fond du Lac Co-op Warbirds in this one. In a battle of the Section 3 in girls, a road to Madison starts here in girls hockey. The Eastern Shores rivalry matchup between the Warbirds and the Stars of Fox Cities. This has been a good one. It was 1-0 the first time these two teams played. Just last week they played again. They played at Oshkosh. It was a 4-1 victory for Fox Cities. They've won both of them. But it's a new game. It's a new season. It's hard to beat a team 3 times in one season. We're going to take a short break. We'll come back. We'll talk about the Stars of Fox Cities after this on Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's live streams.
Whatever it takes.
AirTech delivers whatever it takes service to take care of you. Bryant and AirTech Heating of Fond du Lac.
Captain Jeremy Brenner says, let's have some fun with Angling Only Guide Service. They're the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter service out of Sheboygan. They're hitting the open water June through Labor Day next year. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. Only $600 weekends and $500 weekdays for up to 6 people. Hey, you're gonna catch fish, no doubt about it. Mention this ad during our high school sports broadcast and save $100. Email them today at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com.
Dedication, training, giving 100%. Back in Action proudly supports high school athletes on and off the field. From physical and occupational therapy to pre- and post-orthopedic surgery to work-related and sports injuries, the staff at Back in Action is trained and dedicated to your treatment, recovery, and return to the lifestyle you're looking for. With locations in Fond du Lac, Kewaskum, Mayville, and New Holstein, Back in Action has a one-on-one approach that's second to none. Learn more at backinactionrehab.com.
At Burke, our mission is simple. We want to bring play that moves you to communities around the world. Our skilled team, from welders and CNC operators to illustrators and 3D designers, work together to create places where kids can explore, play, and dream. Want to be a part of something special? Visit burkecareers.com and apply today.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
The 15-7 Fox City Stars, led by Stephanie Brunkhorst, 5-7 in the Eastern Shores. They score 3.91 goals per game. They give up 2 goals a game, an 18% power play, an 86% penalty kill in the regular season. Those numbers are fantastic. I mean, across the board, you are impressed if you're looking at home. I mean, a power play that you might want to be a little bit higher, but the penalty kill is very good at 86%. Evie Mersau leads this team with 44 points, 29 goals, and 15 assists for her this season. And then, alongside her on her line is Kendall Lindemann, 15 goals, 13 assists, 28 points. And Margaret Thomas with 14 goals, 10 assists, and 24 points. In net, you will see Tagan Wilkins, the sophomore, 184 goals against and a 906 save percentage. So numbers jump off the page. I mean, the goaltending, everything that you see from this Fox Cities team, top to bottom, is very good. They only give up 2 goals a game. They score almost 4 goals a game. There's a reason they're 15-7. I mean, this Eastern Shores Conference is a very tough conference, but for Fox Cities, you have to find what you did the first two times these guys played. I mean, you played twice, and it's difficult to beat a team 3 times, especially when that third time's in the playoffs. The game ramps up a little bit. It gets a little bit faster, a little bit tighter. It looks like a whole different game, and it looks even more different on the big ice. And I think we saw that the other night when Fond du Lac played Beaver Dam. It's just going to be a great night for hockey here. Doubleheader. We got the Springs game after this one. We're going to talk about the Warbirds in just a few moments. We'll take another short break. Back after this.
Welcome to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Welcome to Hoff's Quality Meats and Catering, where every cut starts with tradition and cares for your family. Step inside to a display case filled with fresh, marbled beef and pork, farm-fresh chicken, and vibrant sausages. We are more than a meat market. Check out our catering menu, takeout menus, and even our fish fry. From family dinners to weeknight staples, Hoff's offers friendly service and local artistry you can taste. Visit Hoff's today for quality cuts and weekly specials that make every meal a little more delicious. Or call 920-583-3734 to order from our menu.
Let the daydreams of spring begin. Connect with the Auto Show Sale at Holiday and explore all that's new from Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC. Score money-saving offers, get more for your trade, and enjoy Team Holiday's warm and genuine guest care.
We earn the trust of drivers from all over Wisconsin by following through and going the extra mile. It's what we do.
Showtime is go time. Find yours and drive it home today from Holiday Automotive, Fond du Lac. It's worth the trip.
Join Ahern and build a better future. Ahern is a mechanical fire protection and fabrication contractor that's been doing business in our community for over 145 years. They're now hiring and typically recruit over 180 positions from across the company. Trades, apprenticeships, office professionals, internships, and much more. Log on to aherncareers.com to learn about the company and the positions they're looking to fill. Build a better future for yourself and your community.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Hi, I'm Aaron Sadoff, blessed be the president of Marian University right here in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. If you are beginning your college adventure or looking to transfer, Marian University could be the perfect fit for you. Our beautiful campus, our amazing faculty and staff, our Division III athletics, and our amazing mission are waiting for you. Come visit Marian University. Not only will you get a great education, but we will help you become the best for the world. Good luck and go Sabres!
Back here to talk about the Warbirds. At 10-8-4, they finished their season. Last game of the season was a 4-1 loss to Fox Cities. They come in a little bit cold into the playoffs. They're 1-3-1 coming into the playoffs. A 168 goals for, a 177 goals against. One thing that we always, when we talk to Coach Lindsey Lewis, and the thing that is always the biggest key for them, they have a 6% power play. It's not fantastic, and at this time of the year in playoffs is when you need your power play to capitalize. Penalty kill, not a problem for them. A 92% penalty kill in the regular season. They're led by Brooklyn Coleman in points with 11 points this season. Brenelyn Getz with 10, and Adriana Getz with 6, along with Schuster, Dogs, and Marissa Youngsworth and Dana Jacobson. They have 5 girls tied with 6 points. Not a big-time scoring team, but one of their key players to watch is Kennedy Coleman in net. Kennedy Coleman is fantastic. She has played 21 games this season. She's got a 154 goals against, a 945 save percentage, and she's 9-8-4 on the season. I mean, those numbers stand off the page to you. They're let in goals by Marissa Youngsworth with 5 so far. Brenelyn Getz actually with 6, Youngsworth with 5, and 4 coming from Brooklyn Coleman, and a couple people tied with 3 goals so far this season. This Warbirds team is so defensive, and they're great defensively. The goaltending's fantastic, but they do a great job. Their defensemen are great players. They just struggle to put the puck in the net, and at this time of the year, your goaltender can steal you some games, and Kennedy Coleman will steal you some games. Just have to find a way to pot those 1 or 2, because she may only give up 1. If you can get yourself the 2, you got to be feeling good if you're Coach Lewison coming into the playoffs. You just got to get that 1 or 2 goals, and Kennedy Coleman can probably stretch away to get you a victory, especially tonight against a Fox Cities team that has beaten you twice so far this season, 1-0 and 4-1. But I'll say it again, it's hard to beat a team 3 times. I'll take another short break. We'll come back and talk keys to the game after this on Radio Plus in conjunction with Jeff's live streams.
Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed, quality workmanship, and getting the job done right the very first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
Just like a great team, National Exchange Bank and Trust knows that success is built on strong relationships and trust. Since 1933, the bank has been locally owned and focused on serving the needs of our community so that our friends and neighbors can live the life they want. Let National Exchange Bank and Trust be your financial teammate for life. Because when it comes to your financial goals, we're here to help you stay ahead of the game. Visit nebat.com to learn more.
For nearly 50 years, Pinot Buildings has created the highest quality post-frame buildings. Headquartered in Rosendale, Wisconsin, we proudly serve the Badger State and Illinois. We deliver unparalleled craftsmanship and quality with all the warmth and care you'd expect from a small-town family business. Whether you're planning a large commercial or agricultural project, a barn-dominium, or a smaller personal shop or structure, Pinot Buildings are built for you and designed to last. Connect with us to get started.
Tired of pushy sales tactics? Welcome to Schaefer Auto, where they make buying a vehicle simple, safe, and satisfying. You'll find a sweet selection of pre-owned vehicles for every budget. Each is inspected and backed by a warranty option of your choice. Financing isn't a problem. Get approved online and drive home with confidence. Schaefer Auto has the right ride for you. Visit the lot at 404 Shaler Drive in Waupun and online at schaefer-auto.com. Schaefer Auto, no gimmicks, no pressure, no worries.
Hey, Devontae. Let me get a Cantina chicken burrito and a bowl with that seasoned, slow-roasted chicken I like, please.
You have a golf course in your house?
I got a Taco Bell in my house, bro.
Where did it go? Where did it go?
Oh, there it is. Cheaters don't get chicken. Huh? Cheaters get no chicken.
I won't give him any.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, we're honored to have been voted by you to be the best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the best in bedding comfort, technology, and support to the Waupun area.
We've partnered with top brands like Tempur-Pedic, Puffy, Scott Living, Sealy, and Nectar to offer you the ultimate sleep experience.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Come shop at Verhaeg's.
Scotty's Auto Works for affordable auto care, from tires and alignments to routine auto maintenance. Trust the guys at Scotty's Auto Works, next to Pump and Pantry, Fond du Lac.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
AirTech delivers whatever it takes service to take care of you. Bryant and AirTech Heating of Fond du Lac.
Captain Jeremy Brenner says, let's have some fun with Angling Only Guide Service. They're the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter service out of Sheboygan. They're hitting the open water June through Labor Day next year. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. Only $600 weekends and $500 weekdays for up to 6 people. Hey, you're gonna catch fish, no doubt about it. Mention this ad during our high school sports broadcast and save $100. Email them today at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com.
dedication, training, giving 100%. Back in Action proudly supports high school athletes on and off the field. From physical and occupational therapy to pre- and post-orthopedic surgery to work-related and sports injuries, the staff at Back in Action is trained and dedicated to your treatment, recovery, and return to the lifestyle you're looking for. With locations in Fond du Lac, Kewaskum, Mayville, and New Holstein, Back in Action has a one-on-one approach that's second to none. Learn more at backinactionrehab.com.
Got pain? See Shane. Dr. Shane Bauer at Bauer Chiropractic. Dr. Bauer can help relieve pain in arthritic knees, reduce or relieve pain from degenerative and herniated lumbar discs in your back. Dr. Bauer's laser treatment relieves pain and inflammation. Works like cortisone without the side effects. Dr. Bauer also offers custom orthotics for proper back posture. Since 1998, this area has trusted the team at Bauer Chiropractic. So if you've got pain, see Shane at Bauer Chiropractic.
Bob's Pizza now has its very own dine-in restaurant. Enjoy a family-friendly atmosphere with a cozy dining room, large game room, beautiful full bar, and even coffee next door from Just Love Coffee. With our expanded menu, your party will have no trouble satisfying the whole family. Delicious, legendary pizza for a legendary city. Bob's Pizza on the Avenue.
Happy fall, y'all. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. We'll take care of what can't be seen. Removing dust? For us, that's a must. And a reminder, get on a furnace maintenance plan now so your home is clean and cozy this fall and winter. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. If you're lucky, we'll be faster than a Derby from Kentucky.
Keys to the game in this one. We'll start with Fox Cities. These two teams played already today this season for the Warbirds home game, but it was in Oshkosh. It wasn't here. It's a big difference. This rink makes a big difference. I know. Obviously, they play at the Champion Center, so it's a little similar to this, the style and the setup, but the Olympic-size ice is a big deal, and especially in girls, I think I see it more where it causes girls' teams some issues, spreading it out, and they don't get caught inside the dots. You got to make sure you got to stay within the dots. You can't get caught inside the dots because they can beat you to the outside. You get caught too far outside the dots, they beat you up the middle. So, the Warbirds, that's one thing the Warbirds can attack too, is paying attention to that kind of stuff. Use the dots and use that stuff to their ability and use your home ice. Get the home ice advantage. You got to use it. Well, for Fox Cities, I think a fast start is also key. You got to, I say it every time a road team comes here, and I think every game is a big key to me is a fast start. It doesn't matter if you're a road team or a home team. You have to get going right away, because if you don't get going right away, you get both teams, the feeling out period shouldn't exist in the playoffs. You should be into it right away, and especially because these teams play in the same conference, see each other twice a year, it makes a big-time difference. We're going to take another short break. We'll come back. We'll talk starters for both teams after this on Radio Plus in cooperations with Jeff's live streams.
Okay, let's start with some clouds, some mountains over there, and finally a river. Hey, Dad, look.
Looks like the perfect spot.
American Family Insurance is here to protect your family on the road with the Travel Peace of Mind package.
American Family Insurance.
Visit Brad Tagle Pizza today in Fond du Lac or Ripon.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
This is Craig Larson, sales manager with locally owned Dufresne Moving and Storage. Moving is very important to me, and I take pride in making sure our clients are happy with their overall experience at a reasonable cost and done in a high quality manner. We have a crew that is dedicated on taking care of your stuff. Call me today for an estimate at 1-800-425-MOVE or visit us at DufresneMoving.com. Dufresne Moving and Storage of Fond du Lac. Making your move and storage of goods simple.
Today's game is brought to you by Edward Jones and these area Edward Jones financial advisors. Robert Bruce, located at 68 North Main Street. Patrick Ellistad, located at 560 Fond du Lac Avenue. Matt Moses, located at 201 South Mars Street. Jeff Wills, located at 649 Fond du Lac Avenue. And Matt Helmer, located at 649 Fond du Lac Avenue. Good luck to all athletes in today's game. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees when you meet the monthly qualification criteria. There's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
When you hire the attorneys with the Everson Law Office, you're getting more than professional presentation. The attorneys at Everson Law Office are committed to excellence and have been successfully representing their clients since 2005. Practicing business law, estate planning, probate, guardianships, and real estate, they work closely with their clients, providing exceptional legal services that are catered specifically to their needs. Call attorney William Everson at 920-922-7113 or go to everson-law.com.
People have a reluctance to go see the dentist. It's an easy thing to put off or avoid altogether. But one visit to the caring professionals at Fondi Family Dental will change the way you think about the dentist. They provide quality family dental services to all ages in a happy, honest, and efficient manner that teaches and involves you on your custom plan. If you don't have insurance, ask about their new membership plan that can save you money. Call or schedule online today at FondiFamilyDental.com.
Fond du Lac Equipment Rental and Repair is ready for your next project, so be sure to talk to Dave and his experienced staff. You know, from air compressors to chainsaws, excavators, lifts, tools, saws, and so much more. Now, do you have your snowblower tuned up and ready for the upcoming winter season? Fond du Lac Equipment Rental and Repair can do it. Check out their expanded rental lineup, too. Mention the words Radio Rental to get a 10% discount on your next rental. You can find them on Ford Drive on the west side of Fond du Lac.
Fond du Lac Equipment Rental and Repair is a proud Echo and Cub Cadet dealer.
Life is full of milestones, big and small. At Fond du Lac Credit Union, we're proud to be a part of your journey. From landing your first job to moving into your dream home, starting a family, or planning for what's next, we make the money part easy so you can focus on what matters most. Whatever stage you're in, we're right there with you. Fond du Lac Credit Union, here for life and every stage along the way. For more information, visit fdlcu.com or stop in today.
Will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the Welcome back here to Fond du Lac and the Blue Line Family Ice Center. Starting lineups for both teams go as follows. For the Stars of Fox Cities in net, we'll see goaltender number 30, Tegan Wilkins. At forward, we'll see number 9, Evie Mursaw. Number 15, Kendall Lindemann will join her. And number 28, Margaret Thomas. That top line is very dangerous for this Fox City Stars team. At D, number 8, Olivia Barrett, and number 37, Ellery Marsh. And in net, Tegan Wilkins. Tegan Wilkins will get the start. Stars are coached by Stephanie Brunkhurst. For the Warbirds. Pretty much, a couple line changes for the Warbirds. I know that we talked about Coach Lewis and trying to figure some offense out, moving some stuff around. They'll start with Dana Jacobson on forward. With Ainsley Boner. And Maddie Gilson, number 28, on D. We'll see Kayla Doggs and Jillian Schuster. And in net per normal, we'll see Kennedy Coleman. She is the backstop, the rock of this team, and they will need her as much as they have in the regular season, especially maybe a little bit more in the playoffs now. Tough draw to start with Fox Cities, and if they win this one, it doesn't get any easier. They'd have to go to Green Bay, most likely, barring a major upset, and take on Bay Area, who has been a buzzsaw the entire season. But don't look past this one. It's the Stars. It's the Warbirds. It's coming up after this.
Operations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Welcome to Hookstra's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hookstra's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hookstra's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Let the daydreams of spring begin. Connect with the Auto Show Sale at Holiday and explore all that's new from Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC. Score money-saving offers, get more for your trade, and enjoy Team Holiday's warm and genuine guest care.
We earn the trust of drivers from all over Wisconsin by following through and going the extra mile. It's what we do.
Showtime is go time. Find yours and drive it home today from Holiday Automotive, Fond du Lac. It's worth the trip.
My name is Dave Hopper, and I've been with Hoppers for 35 years. My parents worked here, I work here, my son works here, my wife works here, so it's family. But I also look at the employees that we have today, and we have two that have over 25 years of employment here with us. So they are family. When we hire somebody new, I don't look at them as just an employee. They're part of our family, and that's what we strive for.
FBS Bank is here to help you achieve your dream of home ownership. For a limited time, we're offering home loans with just $595 closing costs plus title. Whether you're buying a new home or wanting to refinance, our experienced team is here to assist you. Visit our website at fbsbank.com or give us a call at 1-800-242-7880. Our friendly and experienced team will help guide you through the journey with FBS Bank. FBS Bank, banking made personal.
Opening face-off, ready to roll from the Blue Line Family Ice Center in Fox in Fond du Lac. It'll be Evie Merceau to take the draw against Dana Jacobson, and we're ready to roll. Playoff hockey starts now in girls hockey between the Warbirds and the Stars of Fox Cities. Two teams have met twice already this season. Fox Cities winning both of them 1-0 and 4-1. Meeting just a week ago, or just a couple weeks ago, so Warbirds have had a long time off. We'll see if they can get the offense rolling. They'll dump it in to start with Ainsley Bonner. Picked up by Dana Jacobson. She's tied up along the wall. Merceau chips it up. Schuster keeps it at the line, dumps it in behind the cage. Ainsley Bonner gets there. Ellery Mars chips it along. Knocked down by Dana Jacobson. Jacobson throws a backhander off some skates. Barrett rims it around. Picked up by Kendall Lindemann. High flip into the neutral zone. Finding Margaret Thomas. Thomas stops up. Walks in. Thomas shoots it. Pad save. Rebounds loose. Cleared away by Jillian Schuster. And it comes into the neutral zone. It's picked up by Merritt. Warbirds go for a change. It's a quick up right on the tape of Kendall Lindemann, who tried to punch it over to Evie Marcel, but it's picked off by Adriana Getz, and it comes to Brooklyn Coleman. Fresh off the bench, shot sticked away by Kennedy Coleman. Abby Thompson in their first shift of the game. Thompson knocks it down. It comes into the neutral zone to Brenna Lynn Getz. Getz down the left wing, backhand pass looking for Coleman. It's cleared out by Thompson. Comes back to Violet Wagner. Tied up along the wall. Brenna Lynn Getz. Violet Wagner will get to the loose puck. Pitches it up to Bear on the backhand. Chips for Brooklyn Coleman. 2-on-2 with her and Brenna Lynn Getz the other way. Coleman, a long-range wrister into the glove. Not holding on to it, though, was Tegan Wilkins. Minute and a half into this one so far. Both teams, couple shots to start, and an icing on Fox Cities will the Warbirds a chance to change. They'll get new line out there. Both teams are pretty aggressive with the changes so far. Just a minute and 36 seconds in. We'll see the third lines for both teams here. Marissa Youngsworth out there with Paige Knuth. Dogs and Schuster on D. Haley Fisher will take the draw for Fox Cities as one back by Sydney Voigtman. Shot was blocked. Schuster walks the line on the backhand, spins and throws it across. It's picked off and coming in her way is Scarlett Pellegrini. Dogs cuts her off, has it on the backhand. Brings it behind the net, throws it over for Jillian Schuster. Schuster has it lost in her skates. It's pitched forward further by Ali Rhoda. Rhoda steers off Voigtman. Dogs comes in to try to get it out of there. It's behind the net, out in front, and Voigtman did a great job tying up Rhoda. Pellegrini dumps it further in. Voigtman picks it up behind the net. Throws it off the boards. Marissa Youngsworth picks it up, has room to skate, throws it up. Hammered back in the neutral zone by Ellery Marsh. Backhanding it in deep is Haley Fisher, and going for a change. The top line comes back out for Fox Cities. Merritt in on the forecheck. The defenseman tied up. 2-on-2, nice move. Pass in front. Lindemann had it. Knocked off her stick and into her skates. It comes out with Marissa Youngsworth. Youngsworth flips it through some bodies. Race for it with her and Ellery Marsh. Warbirds go for a change, minus Youngsworth, who will go now. Shot from the wall, goes wide. Marsh flips it in the neutral zone. Gilson fresh off the bench, mix it. It comes to Ainsley Boner, who throws a cross-corner dump. Off the stick of the defender and steered away by Tegan Wilkins. Marsh pinches it up the wall. Lindemann throws it cross ice. She was looking for the stick of Margaret Thomas, and it's just a little bit too far. Adriana Getz dances away from Mersal's forecheck, throws it off the skates of Kendall Lindemann. Pass in the middle of the ice, picked off by the defenseman Kaylee Heindel. Heindel looking up the wall, was looking for Emery Drock. Drock gets tied up along the wall. Getz comes away with it. Good defensive play by Gilson and her. Pass right on the tape of Dana Jacobson now, and a 1-on-4. Jacobson tries to dance around the defender. She does. Waits for help off the bench, throws it off the outside of the cage. Heindel spins away from the forecheck. Backhands one up the wall. Dogs pinches in from the point and keeps it in for now. Tied up along the wall, Dogs. Comes into the neutral zone. It's Brenna Lynn Getz, who drops it back for Jillian Schuster. Schuster, that's all the way to the left wing. It's back in the middle of the ice, gets knocked down, throws a pass over to Getz. Getz shoots one, glove save, Wilkins. Heindel and Coleman run into each other. Fired all the way down by Abby Thompson. Kennedy Coleman has to play it. Throws a long-range saucer pass right to Youngsworth. Youngsworth should have chipped it up to Brooklyn Coleman right away, had the speed. Coleman punches it deep. Youngsworth up top the Dogs. Can't keep it in on the backhand, has to come into the neutral zone. Throws it away from Pellegrini and over to Schuster. Right back cross ice to Youngsworth, who couldn't handle the pass. Ellery Marsh gets to the loose puck. Gains the red and dumps it in deep. Violet Wagner picks it up behind Kennedy Coleman's cage. Bounces over her stick, backhands it up the wall. Marsh thrown in front. Pellegrini pitchforks it wide. Olivia Bear backhands it into the neutral zone. Marsh steps up at the red line and dumps it back in. Paige Knuth will be the first one to it for the Warbirds. Board pass comes all the way around to Olivia Bear. Bear chips it back up the wall. Pellegrini throws a shot. It was tipped in front and backhanded over top of the net by Ali Rhoda. Boatman tied up by Rhoda along the wall. Gives it over to Getz. Coming in to join the forecheck is Fisher. It's rimmed around. Bear's going to get there, but Marsh will pinch in. Chip back to Violet Wagner. Sends it around for Paige Knuth. Top line for Fox Cities. Ready to come out once the full change is done. Heindel cuts off Knuth. And away, here comes Margaret Thomas. Thomas to the forehand, shoots it just over the glove hand side of Kennedy Coleman. Oatman chips it into the neutral zone. Heindel had it go underneath their stick. It'll be an ice with 11:09. Sorry for not pushing that button. 11:09 to go in the first period. Faceoff comes to the glove hand side of Kennedy Coleman. It'll be Jana Jacobson to take the draw against Evie Marçal. Margaret Thomas and Kendall Lindemann out there. Heindel out there on D with Sawyer Ulrich. Draw one over to the wall. It's Jacobson with it. Throws it to Gilson. Ulrich chips it back into the neutral zone. Schuster steps up and brings it in down the right wing. Throws it off the stick of Marçal and gets it back. Backhands one out in front. Picked off by Lindemann, but it comes to Jacobson. Throws one off the stick. Marçal picks it up below the goal line. Throws it up the wall. Margaret Thomas will get there. Thomas with a nice move around Boner. Cuts in the middle of the ice now. Now it's a 2-on-2. Thomas walks in, cuts to the outside, shoots it wide of Kennedy Coleman. Marçal punches it into the middle of the ice. Quick up to Maddie Gilson now. Gilson dances around Ellery Marsh. Warbirds go for a change. Gilson dumps it in deep. Brennan gets four checks. It's rimmed around for Kendall Lindemann. Lindemann backhands one onto the tape of Lila Cook. Drops it back for Merritt. Coleman pulls it away from pressure. Here comes Brooklyn Coleman. Tied up along the wall by Drock. It's dumped back in deep on net. Kennedy Coleman's got to play it. Tucking her glove, and it's fired on net. Pass out in front. Net comes off its moorings. No whistle yet. Brooklyn Coleman comes the other way. Tries to dance through the defender of Olivia Merritt. Chipped all the way in. Coleman getting physical out there. Coleman and Merritt tied up in the neutral zone. Wagner throws it off the boards. It comes to Marsh, who punches it in deep. Picked up by Adriana Getz behind the net. Getz throws it cross ice for Knuth. Gets a piece of it, gets it into the neutral zone. Bouncing puck. Stepping up is Getz. It'll be no ice. Kennedy Coleman will come out to play it. Throws it back up the wall to Paige Knuth. Knuth goes cross ice to Marissa Youngsworth. It's picked off in the neutral zone. Youngsworth tries to get it in deep. Falling down and losing the puck was Ali Rhoda. It's dumped in by Voigtman. The Dogs ready to come off the bench for this Warbirds team. Both teams with a couple offensive chances so far. Nobody really controlling the play yet. Fox Cities fires it all the way down. Does it have the juice for an icing? It will, with 8:55 to go in the first period. Faceoff comes to the glove hand side of Tegan Wilkins. Evie Marçal will take the draw against Dana Jacobson. Seems that the Warbirds are going to use their line matching to try to make sure that this top line comes against this Jacobson-Gilson line, who was just out there. They'll double shift them. Draw one to the wall. It comes up top. Schuster over to Dogs. Dogs had it knocked away by Lindemann. It comes in deep. Lindemann backhands it behind the net. Picked off by Boner. Boner throws one out in front. Misses everybody. Marçal gets a stick on it. It comes all the way down to Kennedy Coleman. Coleman throws a pass. Kept in by Lindemann at the line. Dogs ties her up. Margaret Thomas comes in to join for Fox Cities. Gilson in there for the Warbirds. Lindemann comes away with a loose puck. Dogs ties her up. Jacobson now jumps in there. Puck at the side of the net. Swatted away. One-timer fired wide. Just missing that far side post was Evie Marçal. Dogs just chips it all the way down. It'll be an ice. Warbirds needed that whistle, and they'll get it with 8:06 to go in the first. Marsh and Merritt come out on D for Fox Cities with Lila Cook, Abby Thompson, and Emery Drock Warbirds send out Brooklyn Coleman, Brennan Getz, and Marissa Youngsworth with Violet Wagner and Adriana Getz on D. Thompson to take the draw against Coleman. Getz gets it into the neutral zone. Gains the red, throws it right cross ice to Youngsworth. Couldn't handle the pass. Youngsworth throws it off some skates of Ellery Marsh. Comes back up the wall. Brock tried to get it out. It's kept in by Wagner at the line. They're tied up. Comes out into the neutral zone. Punching it further for Fox Cities. It's Violet Wagner now, throws it off the wall. Didn't gain the red. It'll be an ice with 7:38 to go in this first period. Fox City's starting to control a little bit here, getting their forecheck rolling, causing some problems for the Warbirds defensemen, or defense ladies. 7:38 to go in the first. Coleman to take the draw. It's one back by Abby Thompson. Olivia Merritt at the point. Throws one off some sticks and wide. Dog spins away from the pressure on the forecheck. Board pass right to Jillian Schuster. Schuster throws it off the skates right to Youngsworth. Youngsworth, a soft chip in the middle, would have had Brooklyn Coleman all alone. Ellery Marsh tied up by Youngsworth. Youngsworth up the wall to Coleman. It went off her stick, and it comes to Emery Drock. Drock the other way for Fox Cities in a 2-on-3. Throws it off the skates of Dog. She falls down. Paige Knuth gets to the puck and drops it back for Jillian Schuster. Backhands it down for Kayla Dogs. Dogs throws it away from the pressure of Haley Fisher. It goes all the way through the stick of Youngsworth and down. It'll be an ice with 6:56 to go in the first. Haley Fisher's line comes out with Scarlett Pellegrini and Allie Rhoda. Ulrich and Heindel on D for Fox Cities. Boatman out there with Bear. And Paige Knuth and Getz and Violet Wagner on D. Draw one of the wall by Fox Cities. Wagner did a good job tying her lady up across from her. Pass in the neutral zone. Nice chip pass over to the wall. Finds the stick of Allie Rhoda. Rhoda goes around the play of Wagner. Pass in front underneath some sticks and wide. Now the other way, here comes Paige Knuth with speed. Knuth down the right wing. Gains the red, dumps it in deep and forechecks. Chipping it off the wall to herself was Ulrich. Boatman gets to the loose puck, throws it over to Bear. Bear couldn't get that handle on the bouncing puck. It comes to Wagner in the neutral zone. Cross ice pass to Adriana Getz. Getz tied up along the wall by Haley Fisher. Spinning away from the pressure, throws it back up the wall. It was knocked down by Heindel. Both teams effectively get a change and send their top lines back out there. Reversing the play, but Jacobson, fresh off the bench, picks it off. Gilson up top off the stick of Lindemann into the neutral zone. It's Jillian Schuster now. Schuster, hounded by Lindemann, goes back up the wall. Tries to dance around Margaret Thomas. Cuts through the middle of the ice. Schuster now, punched over the wall. It's picked up by Ulrich. He tries to punch it further. It comes to Evie Merceau now. 2-on-2 the other way. Merceau throws it over off the stick of Thomas. Thomas gets it back. Puck in deep for Evie Merceau. Her and Dogs battle with each other. Both fall down. Lindemann picks up the puck, throws it on the tape. Thomas walks out, shoots it into the chest of Kennedy Coleman, and she holds on. Good stop for Kennedy Coleman. That one was about as easy as it comes. It hit her right in the bird of the Warbirds logo. 5:25 to go in the first period. Top line stays out for Fox Cities. The Brennan Getz Brooklyn Coleman line comes out for the Warbirds. Along with Bear on the wing as well. Draw one back by Thomas. Long range shot off the post. It fooled Kennedy Coleman. It just hit the outside of the iron. Marsh pinches in from the point. She's tied up. Loose puck gets punched down to Brooklyn Coleman and rims it around. Merritt comes in. Her and Brennan Getz tie up. Puck comes into the neutral zone. Marsh sets up the regroup, gives it up to Merceau, who gains the red, dumps it in deep. Hit the official, comes in the middle of the ice. It's picked up by Brennan Getz now, throws it off the wall over some sticks. It goes all the way down for an icing with 4:52 to go in the first. Face off to the glove hand side of Kennedy Coleman. Lila Cook to take the draw for Fox Cities. Her and Voteman tie up along the face-off. Drock comes away with the loose puck. Drock throws it towards the net, bouncing and sticked away by Kennedy Coleman. Paige Knuth flips one into the neutral zone. Youngsworth cuts all the way across, picks it up, throws it further. Pass stolen by Knuth, who fires it back in deep. Sawyer Ulrich with it for Fox Cities over to Heindel. Kaylee Heindel up the wall. Fox Cities can't get it out. It's Thompson, gives it back to Heindel, who flips it. Knocked down by Knuth, a high stick. Whistle blows with 4:21 to go in the first. For you Fondy fans, I want to say congratulations to the Cardinals. We'll see them tomorrow in De Pere as they take on the Voyagers in the second round. As they try to continue their trip and a trek to try to go to Madison, they run into a buzzsaw, though. The De Pere Voyagers have been one of the hottest teams in hockey in the second half of the season, especially in Division I. Draw one back to Adriana, gets it stolen. Shot coming off the post. Hit the bar with the shot, and it whistle blows as the net comes off. A great shot from Abby Thompson. Ripped it off the crossbar. .4:14 to go in the first. Fox City starting to control the play here. Boatman wins the drawback. It's Wagner up the wall. Threw it into the shin pads of Thompson, gets it back. Brings it behind the net, chips it up for Paige Knuth. Knuth right on the tape of Sydney Boatman. Boatman throws a wrister into the glove of Wilkins, and she will hold on. One thing I've noticed from Wilkins is she's had some issues holding on to the puck that have hit her in the glove. She's dropped 2 or 3 of them already, so I don't know if it's a new glove or what's going on there. Jacobson's line comes out to take the draw. Top line, Maddie Gilson with Bonert out there. Brought one to the wall. Merritt ties up Bonert. Joining in was Jacobson. Merritt comes away with the loose puck for Fox Cities. Nice move around Maddie Gilson. Merritt through the middle of the ice, throws it over to the wall. Coming in early on that far side, offsides was Scarlett Pellegrini with 3:43 to go in the first period. We'll have all kinds of stuff on the intermission show. Talk about the shots for each team and what else we think. What we thought of this first period so far. 3:43 to go in this first period, though. Barring any late goals, we'll be tied 0-0 going in to the second. Pass up the wall, missed everybody's stick all the way down. It'll be an icing with 3:32 to go in the first. There has been a ton of icings in the last 5 minutes, and most of them have come from the Warbirds. They have not been able to get any sustained pressure in their offensive zone in a while. We'll see if this faceoff can help them with Jacobson taking it against the top line of Fox Cities, and Evie Mersau will take the draw. Jacobson's a good face-off. Good face-off lady. She's done pretty good tonight. She's won a couple already. I know she just won that one to the half wall, and she wins it too well into the neutral zone. Dogs gains the red, dumps it in deep. Merritt's going to be the first one to it for Fox Cities. Tied up by Boner behind the net. It comes to Kendall Lindemann, who sets up the breakout for Evie Mersau. Dog steps up, dumps it back in. Ellery Marsh throws it up the wall. Boner is there. Margaret Thomas comes away with it, throws it across ice. Lindemann can't get a stick on it. Puck comes up. Marsh had 3 girls wide open, just couldn't play the puck. Pass comes to Youngsworth, who pitchforks it in. Jacobson gets to the loose puck. Here's Jacobson below the goal line. Throws one off some skates. It was knocked down. It's Olivia Merritt now. Merritt throws it to Margaret Thomas. Youngsworth on a nice back check, hounding Thomas. Thomas, Gretzky move on the wing. Drops it up for Mersau. Evie Mersau tied up along the wall. Loose puck. Comes to Brooklyn Coleman. Chips it over into the skates of Violet Wagner, who gets it back and rims it around. Steps down and picks it up. Chips it into the neutral zone. Can't get it all the way through. Nice pinch there by Abby Thomas. Thomas and Heindel battle for the puck. Whistle blows as it is underneath some players with 2:24 to go in the first. Faceoff will come in the neutral zone. Warbirds got to get some in-zone offense rolling. The cycle game hasn't been there. They have not moved the puck well to start this first period. Fox Cities is looking very good. Their forecheck has been all over this Warbirds defensive core, and I didn't even notice this. I noticed this in warm-ups, but got a girl forget her socks. She had to go White Sox today, Andy. That happens. Face off one to the wall and bumped along the wall as Brenna Lynn gets. Heindel gains the red and dumps it in deep. Wagner will pick it up off the backboards. Throws it off some sticks. Comes to Coleman. Kicks it in further. Kaylee Heindel will get to it for Fox City. Spin away from Brooklyn Coleman. It's kicked out onto the tape of Lila Cook over to Emery Drock. Cross ice pass right to Abby Thompson. Nice breakout from Fox Cities. Thompson down the left wing. Throws a bouncing puck. Patted away by Kennedy Coleman. Walking in, Thompson shoots. Pad save Coleman. Wraparound attempt. Thrown up in the air. The net is way off its moorings. The whistle will blow with 1:42 to go in this first period. And so Jeff has, big thing where he likes to give his thing about icing, while they should have the icing should be tag up or the race icing, and they shouldn't be able to change. My biggest thing is that in the high school level, whether it's girls or boys, they should drill in the pegs. The net comes off too much in the high school level. It should never come off that much.
That net's come off about 5 times already in the first period.
Exactly. Bear chips it up and all the way down. It'll be an ice. So one thing the Warbirds, I just don't think they do great is taking their space and using it. They feel any ounce of pressure, they're going to flip it all the way down and take the icing in. You'd like them to make that play, make the pass in the middle of the ice, move the puck around a little bit more. Got to get something going offensively, and it starts with good puck movement. Oatman to take the draw. She'll take it against Haley Fisher. Fisher wins it over the wall. Rhoda throws one behind the net. It's picked up by Scarlett Pellegrini. Backhands it back down for Rhoda. Rhoda pass to Pellegrini off her stick. Here comes Paige Knuth now. Pokes it into space. Olivia Merritt gets there first for Fox Cities in the neutral zone. Hounded. Loose puck comes to Knuth, who dumps it in. This third line here, this Vogtman, Bear, and Knuth line has really sustained the pressure a lot for the Warbirds so far. Nice move right there by Merritt. Throws it across ice. Rhoda can't handle the pass. Dog steps up on her. Rhoda pushes it further in. Fisher goes on the forecheck. It's chipped back for Maddie Gilson. 50 seconds to go in the period. Gilson hounded by Thomas. It went off of Thomas's stick. It'll be no ice. Jacobson going to get to the puck first. Jacobson got Gilson open in front. Gilson on the backhand. Nobody there. Mersal picks it off. Evie Mersal throws it cross ice to Margaret Thomas. Good back check from Jacobson. Mersal throws one wide of the net. 30 seconds to go in the period. Loose puck comes to Boner, who fires it all the way down. With 25 on the dot to go in this first period. Faceoff comes to the blocker side of Kennedy Coleman. Brooklyn Coleman to take the draw against Margaret Thomas. Thomas wins it forward to Mersal. Mersal shoots. Pat save. Coleman. 20 seconds to go in the period. Here comes Brooklyn Coleman the other way. Makes a nice move. Coleman. Nice defensive play by Kaylee Heindel. Lindemann throws it behind the net. Pitching in from the point is Getz. Got to get it towards the net with 10 seconds to go in the period. Shot blocked by Mersal. Mersal rims it all the way around. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and 1. We head to the second period in the first intermission in a 0-0 deadlock from the Blue Line Family Ice Center. Back after this.
Integrity Saw and Tool is a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac area sports. They wish the best of luck to all local teams this fall and winter. Integrity prides itself on being the fastest producer of high-quality cutting tools and providing the most reliable sharpening service in the industry. If you're looking for a challenging career with excellent benefits and a family atmosphere, contact the team at integritysaw.com. That's integritysaw.com.
Join Ahern and Bill build a better future. Ahern is a mechanical fire protection and fabrication contractor that's been doing business in our community for over 145 years. They're now hiring and typically recruit over 180 positions from across the company. Trades, apprenticeships, office professionals, internships, and much more. Log on to aherncareers.com to learn about the company and the positions they're looking to fill. Build a better future for yourself and your community.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. In fact, there are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction. King Manufacturing, from design to completion.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner, grab one of the daily specials, or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one old ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Hi, I'm Aaron Sadoff, blessed to be the president of Marion University right here in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. If you are beginning your college adventure or looking to transfer, Marion University could be the perfect fit for you. Our beautiful campus, our amazing faculty and staff, our Division III athletics, and our amazing mission are waiting for you. Come visit Marion University. Not only will you get a great education, but we will help you become the best for the world. Good luck and go Sabres!
Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed, quality workmanship, and getting the job done right the very first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
Shots went 11-3 in the first period. Kennedy Coleman stops 11 of 11. 3 saves for Tegan Wilkins. Fox Cities in the latter part of that first period was fantastic. The forecheck was great. They created turnovers, had a couple shots that one hit the post, 2 of them hit the crossbar. They were close, and they were extremely close to taking the lead multiple times. For the Warbirds, you got to get something rolling, especially on the breakout. Your defensive zone breakout has been, in lack of the nice way to say it, is abysmal. It has been. You've been icing the puck too much. You've had zero, and I mean zero, in-zone offense going on, and that starts with your defensive zone breakout. You got to get the puck north and get it north quickly. It just hasn't been there. They go to the half wall and they just fire it all the way down. They don't look for the center, or they don't move it to the center right away either. So you have to. There's balance to it. You got to move things around. The puck's got to go to certain places, and right now for the Warbirds, it's just not getting there. And whatever Coach Lewison's drawing up in between periods, it's got to be something that involves that, because you can rely on your goaltender, but you can't rely on him to make 40 saves and you to put one in, especially on the fact that you can't get the puck out of your defensive zone cleanly. And that's something that just, as a former player, it irks me watching it, because I know that, you don't see it in the moment. Sometimes you just flip it out. You're like, I got to get it out. The puck's just got to get out of the zone. We're tired and whatever. We got to get it out. But sometimes and especially with the ice like this, it's so wide, you have to take your time. Survey the ice. Look for the open players. And right now, I don't think the Warbirds are doing that. But it's something that can be addressed in between periods. For Fox Cities, you keep doing what you're doing. Your forecheck is working. The puck movement's been great. You probably should be up 1 or 2-0 at this point. Kennedy Coleman's made some nice stops, and your goaltender may only had to see 3 shots. And right there, you're like, all right, my goalie's only seen 3 shots. All of them have been to the glove hand side, and every single one of them, she's dropped. So now you're on the point of, okay, my goaltender can't hang on to the puck. We got to make sure that we got to keep the pucks away from there. We got to keep them to the outside. Don't let them get the shots to the glove. Something's going on with her glove hand right now. She can't handle it, but maybe she'll figure it out in the second period. But as of right now, I think Fox Cities really controlled that first period, especially after probably about the 11-minute mark to the 12-minute mark, when it was that first 5 to 6 minutes was a real feeling out period for both teams. You could see it. That's when the Warbirds had the majority of their shots as well. We're going to take another quick break. We'll come back. Second period coming up after this.
As a sheet metal, they spend generations building a better everyday life. They don't just build panels, they build a legacy. They're growing, innovating, and pushing the limits again with their brand new 24-gauge stocked steel line. Musa colors created by the Musa team, 25 bold choices ready to go. Delivering the best solutions in architectural sheet metal. Say hi to the Musa apprentices. They're your neighbors, your classmates, and the future of the industry. Musa Sheet Metal, revolutionizing steel, building the future.
Just like a great team, National Exchange Bank and Trust knows that success is built on strong relationships and trust. Since 1933, the bank has been locally owned and focused on serving the needs of our community so that our friends and neighbors can live the life they want. Let National Exchange Bank and Trust be your financial teammate for life, because when it comes to your financial goals, we're here to help you stay ahead of the game. Visit nebat.com to learn more.
Are you or a loved one living with the discomfort and hopelessness of peripheral neuropathy? The tingling, the numbness, the life-altering pain? Are you tired of taking medications that only mask the symptoms or don't work at all? You don't have to live like that anymore. Introducing New Medical Center, your beacon of hope in the fight against peripheral neuropathy. Our team of dedicated specialists uses the latest advancement in medical technology to help you regain control of your life. Our personalized treatment plans are designed to reduce your pain, improve your balance, and restore your quality of life, all while targeting the cause of your neuropathy. Visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, built better for future generations.
Tired of pushy sales tactics? Welcome to Schaefer Auto, where they make buying a vehicle simple, safe, and satisfying. You'll find a sweet selection of pre-owned vehicles for every budget. Each is inspected and backed by a warranty option of your choice. Financing isn't a problem. Get approved online and drive home with confidence. Schaefer Auto has the right ride for you. Visit the lot at 404 Shaler Drive in Waupun and online at schaefer-auto.com. Schaefer Auto, no gimmicks, no pressure, no worries.
Walk right in. That's the laid-back feeling you have when you work with the Roush Insurance Agency in Fond du Lac. Their agents are dedicated to putting your mind at ease when you make your insurance decisions. They live, work, and play here, and will make sure that they are there at the time of need for their clients and families. Visit RoushINS.com for more information or walk right in. 770 South Main Street in Fond du Lac. The Roush Insurance Agency, your hometown insurance team for over 30 years.
It's more than just a job. It truly is a family. They value you, great pay, great benefits. They definitely care about setting people up for success in their retirement years. I don't see a reason to want to leave.
A personal experience with a custom feel. Each home Smith Builders builds is unique. Their design and selections perfectly crafted for you. To learn more, visit smithbuildersinc.com or stop by 227 Morris Court. Smith Builders of Fond du Lac. Traditional values, exceptional services. A proud sponsor of local high school sports.
Hey, Devontae. Let me get a Cantina chicken burrito and a bowl with that seasoned, slow-roasted chicken I like, please. You have a golf course in your house? I got a Taco Bell in my house, bro.
Where did it go? Where did it go?
Oh, there it is. Cheaters don't get chicken. Huh? Cheaters get no chicken.
I won't give him any.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
Welcome back here for the start of the second period. 17 minutes to go. Ready to roll. Opening face-off of the second period coming. It'll be, as we were in the beginning of the game, Jacobson Mersau to take the draw. Shots 11-3 in favor of the Stars of Fox Cities. So far, Kennedy Coleman has been perfect to start this game. Warbirds will go from left to right on your radio dial, or left to right on your screen as well, I guess. And then right to left will go Fox Cities. Long change in this second period, and it gets a little more amplified with the big ice, so got to be aware of not getting yourself caught out there. Puck comes back to Olivia Marin. Jacobson hounds her. They throw it off the skates of Boner, kept in by Schuster at the line. A high shot bouncing through the air, and net comes way off its moorings. That didn't take long. Once again, folks, stick with us after the game. It'll be a later one tonight, but 8 o'clock start time as the Ledgers take on the Homestead Highlanders, the 6th-seeded Highlanders, led by Coach Anthony Navari. You want to watch some hockey right after this, and for Fondy fans out there, we will have some Fondy hockey tomorrow as they'll head up to De Pere to take on the Voyagers, who, again, have been red hot. All kinds of stuff on Jeff's live streams and Radio Plus. On Radio Plus, also tonight, another playoff game. Waupun treks over to Sauk Prairie to take them on. Trying to get the ice fixed up right now. One key that I saw within that Warbirds team in that first period, you have to find your center in the breakout. The center was open. Use the center. Work through the center. Get that low swinging center. Hit them with speed. That will create them more chances to get the puck through the neutral zone and into the offensive zone. Still working on that post over there. It's come off its moorings a couple times already. They think they got it to what they need it to be. Just 16 seconds into this second period. A nice long pause for everybody at home. For you out there, if you're a fan of hockey and just a fan of the Warbirds or a fan of Fox Cities, hop into that YouTube chat. Let me know where you're watching from, who your favorite player is. Cutting through as Margaret Thomas walks in over top of the net. Just missed. Mersal picks it up, dumps it back down to Thomas. Thomas throws it up top. It's picked up by Ellery Marsh. Marsh has it knocked away. Jacobson the other way with speed. 3-on-2 if they hurry. Gilson goes for a change. Jacobson got a lane towards the net. Walks in, shoots, glove save, and held on to this time by Tegan Wilkins. First real, I would say, legitimate scoring chance for the Warbirds in a long time. Faceoff comes to the glove hand side of Tegan Wilkins. It'll be Lila Cook to take the draw against Brooklyn Coleman. Tied up in the skates, loose puck comes, shoots, into the mask. Youngsworth ripped it off the mask of Tegan Wilkins. Here comes Kaylee Heindel the other way, makes a move through the legs of Brenna Getz. Throws it cross ice right on the tape of Drock, and she could not hold on. Cook throws it in the middle of the ice. It was sticked away by Getz, and it comes back to Violet Wagner. Abby Thompson gets to the loose puck. Stolen by Brooklyn Coleman now. Coleman chips it up into space. Race for it. Coleman gets to it, chips it further. Fox Cities brings it back into their own zone, throws it off the Badgerland sign, and it comes right on the tape of Violet Wagner. Up to Marissa Youngsworth, can't handle the pass. Thompson tries to dump it in. Fresh off the bench is Allie Rhoda. It's been very physical in this one as well. Refs definitely letting them play, and you expect that in playoff hockey. Getz gains the blue, comes on the backhand. It's knocked off the puck by Heindel. Puck thrown all the way down, too far for everybody. It'll be an ice. Minute 54 seconds into this second period. Faceoff coming in the defensive zone for Fox Cities. Allie Rhoda will take the draw for Fox Cities. She will take the draw against Sydney Voteman. This line, this Paige Knuth, Voteman, and Bear line, I thought was very good in that first period for the Warbirds. The forecheck was good. Bear did a great job on the forecheck. Knuth picked off a ton of passes in the defensive zone and brought them out with speed. Schuster pinches in, chipping it around her was Scarlett Pellegrini. It's Kayla Doggs in the neutral zone. Throwing it cross ice, knocked down by Haley Fisher. Dumps it behind the net. Pellegrini tries to get there first, but it comes all the way around for Jillian Schuster. Schuster plays it further for Paige Knuth. Knuth chips it off the boards. Barrett bumps her away. Comes all the way down. It's Ellery Marsh now. Marsh stops up, backhands one up the wall. Schuster keeps it end of the line. Throws it over to Doggs. Doggs walks in, shoots. Tipped just wide by Bear. Getting a stick on it was Olivia Bear. This Warbirds team looks a little bit different here. The forecheck has been rolling. The puck movement looks good to start this period. Doggs can't keep it in. Dumps it back. Warbirds go for a change. Fox City stays out. Change coming down for Fox Cities. It's Marsh. Chips it up the wall. Schuster in the neutral zone. Has Thomas coming at her. Cross ice pass. Space for Maddie Gilson. Gilson chips it in around Ellery Marsh. It goes off the linesman. Jacobson gets to it and throws it off the linesman again. Picked up Mersau now. 2-on-2 the other way. Mersau on the outside. Throws it off the stick of Violet Wagner. Loose puck comes back to Evie Mersau. Knocked away from her by Getz. Mersau works all the way up top and brings it into the neutral zone. Trying to reset and pick up some speed. She fires it back in deep. Wagner throws it in the middle of the ice dangerously. Loose puck comes to Thomas with a backhander glove save. Coleman, and she hangs on with 13:32 to go in the second period. A dangerous pass up the middle by Violet Wagner. They call those pizzas as you're serving it right up to them. Face off in the defensive zone of the Warbirds. Jacobson to take the draw against Evie Mersau. Draw one back by Dana Jacobson. It's rimmed around by Violet Wagner onto the tape of Bonert, and she fires it all the way down. Comes on to the net of Tegan Wilkins. It's played by Ulrich. Sawyer Ulrich flips it over for Kaylee Heindel. Misses her. Bear comes fresh off the bench. Bear behind the net. Skates around the net. Throws it out in front. Jacobson throws it off. A body it in. Dana Jacobson makes it 1-0. This Warbirds team has started to figure it out. They look like a whole different team to start this second period, and Jacobson gives the Warbirds a 1-0 lead. Starts right there with the forecheck from Olivia Bear. She was fantastic. This line that she's been on with the Knuth line. They actually promote her now to play with Getz and Coleman. So at the 3:49 mark of the second period, the Warbirds take the lead. It's Jacobson from Bear. So it'll be 11 from 22. Pass comes to Bear, throws it cross ice, too far for Getz. It'll go all the way down. Thompson not going to get there for Fox Cities. It'll be an ice with 12:52 to go in the second period. The Warbirds get a big goal from Olivia Bear. And they'll finish the change here. Bear will stay out with Vogtman and Paige Knuth. Actually, they'll keep Youngsworth out there with them. A little bit of a line change there from Coach Lindsay Lewison. Puck comes to Youngsworth. It's poked further. Merritt dumps it in. Bouncing puck. Handled by Coleman, and she hangs on. To start this second period, I would say the Warbirds have done a great job on the forecheck. They haven't really had the puck in their defensive zone, and when it's been there, they've done it. The breakout has been very good. The puck movement has looked good for them so far. Thompson throws one towards the net. Rebound, sticked away by Kennedy Coleman. Knuth throws it up the wall. In the middle of the ice, Youngsworth missed the pass. They wave off the icing. Marsh rims it up the wall. Schuster keeps it in the backhand. Pitchforks it further. It's Thompson over to Merritt. Merritt dances around Kayla Dogs. 3-on-1. She passes over to the wall. Not ready for it was Lila Cook. Paige Knuth throws it cross ice to Youngsworth, who pokes it out. It comes all the way down. It'll be an ice. With 12:09 to go in the second period. The way the Warbirds have been playing defensively, you wonder, would that goal be enough? Dana Jacobson pots one in off a defender of Fox Cities on a nice pass from Bear in front. And a good forecheck from Bear as well. That one chipped off the glass, kept down by the chest of Heindel. Heindel gets it back in deep. Wagner's going to get there. She's hounded by Haley Fisher. Pokes it up the wall. Ulrich keeps it in at the line, chips it down to Heindel. Shot coming, glove save, loose in front, sticked away by Coleman. Rebound control has been a little iffy, but she's done a great job getting to that second one. Haley Fisher now, backhands one out in front. Knocks it away. Pushes it over to her center, Dana Jacobson. Here comes Dana Jacobson now. The goal scorer for this Warbirds team drops it back for Maddie Gilson. Shot was blocked. Gilson gets the puck back. Has it on the backhand. Spins around. Looks up top. Throws it over. Right to Violet Wagner. Wagner throws one towards the net. Bouncing puck. Patted away. Loose in front. Backhander. Just goes wide. Jacobson looking for her second. And it's cleared all the way down by Kaylee Heindel. Does it have enough? It does. It's an icing with 11:14 to go in the second. Another great chance for the Warbirds. You really would have thought if they buried that second one, it would have been tough for Fox Cities to pot more than one. 11:14 to go in the second period. Face off in the defensive zone of the Fox Cities, offensive zone of the Warbirds. It's Coleman. Will take it against Evie Mersau. Linesman making sure that Getz and Merritt back up. Draw is one to Youngsworth, who turns it over to Lindemann, who chips it off the wall right to Margaret Thomas. Thomas down the wing. Thomas on the backhand out in front. Mersau, the net comes off. Pass was too far. They're making the Warbirds play with the net off, and they finally blow the whistle. Was wondering why it took them so long to blow the whistle. 10:57 to go in the second period. Linesman and the head referee have some words about the net. Coleman to take the draw against Margaret Thomas. Merritt out there on D with Ellery Marsh for Fox Cities. Schuster and Dogs out there on D for the Warbirds. Kept in by Merritt at the line. Schuster picks it off before it gets behind the net, but nice play by Mersau to punch it up the wall. Chipped into the neutral zone by Brennan Getz to Brooklyn Coleman. Coleman spins away, throws it towards the net, sticked off the glass. Puck thrown off the shoulder of the goaltender, loose in front, comes to Schuster. Schuster up top, Dogs one-timer, shot blocked in front. Brooklyn Coleman gets to the rebound, throws it towards the net, just underneath the stick of Brennan Getz. She wasn't ready for it. Backhanded up top, Dogs. Throws one towards the net. Just wide of the glove of Tegan Wilkins. Immense pressure here for the Warbirds. Coleman tries to chip it in further. Merritt gets to it for Fox Cities. Can't get it out. Turns it over. It's Brooklyn Coleman. Throws it off the stick of the goaltender. It comes to Evie Mersau off the wall for Margaret Thomas now. 2-on-2 with Hearn Lindemann the other way. Thomas with space. Walks in. Shoots it and scores! Margaret Thomas over the shoulder of Kennedy Coleman. She was screened by the defender Jillian Schuster. With 10:01 to go in the second, we're tied. Margaret Thomas. Assist should go to Evie Mersau. You knew that top line was dangerous for this Fox Cities team. You wondered how long it would take them to get something going. And they look like a harmless 2-on-2 beats Kennedy Coleman on a nice wrister and a screen shot through Jillian Schuster's legs over the blocker side and the shoulder to make it 1-1 for Margaret Thomas. Draw one to Knuth. Knuth throws it right on the tape of Voteman. Warbirds go right back on the attack. They give it to Mersau. Numbers the other way for Fox Cities. They chip it further. Getz gets to it. Throws it back into the neutral zone. Thompson dumps it in. Fox Cities got a tag up. They do. Adriana Getz behind the net. Makes a nice move. That's back up the wall. Turned it over, but gets it back. Throws it up to Knuth, who chips it further off the official. It's dumped in. Delayed offsides called. Warbirds got a tag up. They do. Sawyer Ulrich flips it cross ice. Comes off the wall. Getz spins away on the backhand. Tries to get it into the neutral zone. It's poked in by Kaylee Heindel and picked off by Violet Wagner before it got to Kennedy Coleman. Thrown off the glass. Knocked down at the line. Nice move by Lila Cook. Poked away by Maddie Gilson. Cook gets the puck back from Emery Drock. Drock drops it back. For Cook, it's kept in by Abby Thompson. Fired into the neutral zone. Marsh over to Heindel. Heindel throws it in. They wave off the icing. Didn't gain the red, but they waved it off. Knuth all alone in the neutral zone. Puck comes to her. Couldn't handle it. It's dumped back in by Fox Cities. Haley Fisher pressures Wagner. They rim it up the wall. Scarlett Pellegrini dumps it back in. Jacobson has it poked away by Pellegrini. Wagner throws it back down below the goal line. Bounces over the stick of Marsh into the neutral zone. It's picked up by Olivia Merritt. Merritt hounded by the forecheck of Gilson. Nice neutral zone regroup and dumped in by Scarlett Pellegrini. Coleman comes out to play and throws it off the wall. Merritt keeps it in the left point, throws one towards the net. It's bouncing. It's knocked down by the skates of Wagner and fired all the way down for an ice with 8:04 to go in the second period. Once again, folks, after this one, stick with us. We will have the St. Mary Springs Ledgers taking on the Homestead Highlanders. Warbirds and Fox Cities deadlocked at 1, with the most recent goal coming to Fox Cities and Margaret Thompson at the 6:59 mark of the second period. Warbirds scored just 3 minutes into this second period. It was Dana Jacobson from Bear. Thomas walks the line, shoots it, glove saved Coleman, and she hangs on. Didn't see it at all until it got right on top of her. She knocked it down and held on with 7:56 to go in the second. Thomas was given all kinds of room to walk the line. Shot it through a screen again. Coleman hangs on. Face off in the defensive zone of the Warbirds. Lindemann throws one towards the net. Paddled away. Mersau has it. Warbirds diving to try to keep her from pulling a wraparound attempt. Thomas turns it over. Coleman now. Got lane to skate. Chips it through the legs of Ellery Marsh. And goes after it. Merritt gets knocked down by Coleman. Fox Cities wants a call. They're not going to get it. Cross-ice pass from Thomas. Picked off by Dogs in the neutral zone. Throws it back in. Warbirds go for a change. Merritt gets to it. Stops up behind the net. Spins back. Throws it up the wall, up the stick of Getz, and it comes to Thomas and over to Evie Mersau. Mersau down the outside. Nice move to the middle of the ice. Poked away by the Warbirds. It comes to Brennan Getz now. Warbirds with numbers the other way in a 3-on-2. Getz shoots it right into the shin pads of Kaylee Heindel. Adriana Getz gets to it in the neutral zone. Throws it to Sydney Boatman. It's poked further to Marissa Youngsworth. Youngworth comes down the outside, trying to bring it behind the net, tied up and turned over to Kendall Lindemann. Lindemann the other way. Poked off her stick. Nice play by Paige Knuth, who gains the zone and dumps it back in deep. Kaylee Heindel chips it up the wall for Emery Drock, who chips it right over now. 2-on-1, cross ice pass to Thompson. Coming in off sides would have been Lila Cook. Thompson couldn't handle the pass either. It was behind her. Boatman and Drock tie up. Getz tries to get it out. It comes to Knuth, who throws it cross ice to Youngworth. Youngworth fires it in deep. Held on to, but again, dropped by the glove of the goaltender, Tegan Wilkins. Kaylee Heindel dumps it in for Fox Cities. Played over to Violet Wagner. Warbirds trying to get it out. They chip it. They got numbers the other way. 2-on-1. Boner comes down the right wing. Boner walks in, shoots it off the post. She had a lane on the blocker side, ripped it off the post. Now a 3-on-1 the other way. Lila Cook throws it over. Thompson walks in, shoots it. Bad save, it falls its way in. Goes over the stick of Kennedy Coleman. Abby Thompson makes it a 2-1 game. A chance at one end leads to a big-time goal at the other. The Fox City Stars take a 2-1 lead. Abby Thompson from Lila Cook at the 11:19 mark. Warbirds go on the forecheck, trying to get something going. It's Thompson from Cook. Puck comes to Coleman. Coleman walks out, shoots it, glove save, puck's loose in front and sticked away by Haley Fisher, who was all over it. Fox City's trying to break it out. Schuster gets to it in the neutral zone, dumps it back in. Fisher gets to the loose puck. Tries to get up a regroup. Cuts through the middle of the ice, cuts down to the right wing now. Fisher throws one off some bodies. It comes back to her. Her and Dogs tie up. It comes to Scarlett Pellegrini behind the net. Throws it off the stick of Kennedy Coleman in front, and Coleman rims it all the way around as Brooklyn Coleman. Ali Rhoda up the wall. Ellery Marsh throws a long-range shot into the glove of Coleman, and she hangs on with 4:52 to go in the second period. Top line for Fox Cities comes out for the offensive zone face-off to the glove hand side of Kennedy Coleman. Boatman's line, who's been very good with Knuth and Bear, will come back out as well. Waiting for Coleman to get ready. The official gives her time, and they're ready to drop the puck. Linesman ready, drops in. Draw one by Voigtman. She was knocked down. It's in her feet. Wagner has it turned over. Shot. Shoulder save by Kennedy Coleman. A nice chance for Margaret Thomas for the second time today. She was looking to bury another one. It's a case of losing your lady or your man off the face-off there. Thomas cannot find a way to the net like that. Puck rimmed around by Wagner. Stepping in is Kaylee Heindel from the point. Dumps it back in. Lindemann tries to get there for Fox Cities. She ties up, gets it, comes to Evie Marcel. Marcel out in front, under the stick of Thomas. Bear pokes it into the neutral zone. Ulrich finds Heindel in the regroup, and they quick up the wall to Evie Marcel. It comes to Lindemann, punches it further. Thomas picks it up behind the net. Thomas throws it off some feet. They come the other way with Sydney Voigtman. Voigtman down the outside, gains the red. Gives it over to Knuth. Knuth walks in, shoots. Blocked in front. It's in the pants of Heindel. Heindel just backhands it away wisely. Thomas flips it all the way down. It'll be an icing with under 4 minutes to go in the second period. Fox Cities with a pair leads 2-1. Pair of goals in just about 5 minutes for Fox Cities. And the Warbirds have had their chances. right before they scored, it was Ainsley Bonard who ripped it off the post. They come down the other way. Fox Cities capitalizes on an Abby Thompson goal, which rode up the stick of Kennedy Coleman and found its way home. Barrett picks it up behind the net. Backhand on the breakout to Drock. Chipped into the neutral zone. Schuster's going to get there first for the Warbirds. Throws it off the stick of the recent goal scorer, Abby Thompson. Thompson in the middle of the ice. Picked off by Dogs. Puck's loose. Backhanded just wide by Lila Cook. Cook set up that last goal. It's Gilson. 2-on-1 now. Off the stick of Jacobson, just too far. Sticked away by Wilkins. Loose puck picked up by Jacobson. Turns it over. Pass in the middle of the ice. Nobody home. Schuster in the neutral zone for the Warbirds. Throws it off of Thompson. Thompson's got a lane. Thompson walks in, throws one, and sticked away on a long-range wrister by Kennedy Coleman. Marsh keeps it in at the line. Throws it far corner. Ainsley Bonard gets there. Bonard dumps it into the backhand. Warbirds go for a change. Ellery Marsh flips it up the wall. Nobody there. Schuster's going to get there in the neutral zone again. Throws it too far for Bear. Marsh going to get this one there. No ice. 2:50 to go in this second period. 2-1 lead for Fox Cities with a pair of goals in just under 5 minutes. Getz walks out on the goal line. Throws one in front. Not ready for it was Wilkins. Almost got underneath the pads. Wagner steps in from the point. Picked off by Haley Fisher, and she drops the shoulder. Tries to bring it out with speed. Chipped further by Scarlett Pellegrini. Getz tries to spin away from the forecheck dangerously in the middle of the ice. Pass went off the skates of a Warbird. Comes now. Pellegrini walks in, shoots. Rebound! Loose in front. It was cleared away. Good play by Adriana Getz. Comes up the wall now. Brooklyn Coleman chips to herself in a one-on-one. Coleman on Ulrich. Cuts through the middle of the ice. Ulrich with a nice stick and knocks the puck away. Ulrich chips it up. Getz keeps it in. Can't get it all the way through. Getz knocks it down. High stick. Whistle blows. Offsides, whichever one you want to call. It was both of them with 1:58 to go in the second. Face-off going to come all the way down to the blocker side of Kennedy Coleman. Margaret Thomas to take the draw. It's one back by Voigtman. Voigtman chips it up the wall. Pass in front. Sticked away by Youngworth. Comes to Jillian Schuster now. Schuster tied up along the wall. They chip it up for Youngworth. Youngworth chips it off the boards. Tries to go around Marsh, but a good back check from Margaret Thomas. She'll be the first one to it for Fox Cities. Thomas chips into space. It finds Merritt, who throws it up the wall. Her and Mercell battle. Puck comes to Mercell now. Got Lindemann on the back door. Throws it in front off some skates. Kicked around. Loose puck. Coleman got a piece of it. And the Warbirds clear. Marsh tries to get right back on the attack for Fox Cities. Gives it over to Mercell. Mercell has it poked away by Youngworth. Gets it back. Throws it past to Thomas. Bouncing puck comes back to Thomas. Thrown towards the net. It was wide. Youngworth clears it away. Lindemann pins it up against the wall. Chips it further. It's Sydney Voigtman. Voigtman throws it off the boards and all the way down. It'll be an ice with under a minute to go in the second period. .6 seconds to go in the second period. Face-off comes to the glove hand side of Kennedy Coleman. Top line for the Warbirds of Jacobson, Gilson, and Bonard come out. Lila Cook's line out there of Abby Thompson and Emery Drock for Fox Cities. Heindel and Ulrich on D. Getz and Wagner on D for the Warbirds. Under a minute to go in this second period. Puck rimmed around by Wagner. Bouncing puck goes over the stick of Boner. Clap towards the net off some sticks in just wide. Thompson tries to get to the loose puck. Gilson steals it from her. Throws it in the middle of the ice. Cook picks it off. Here comes Lila Cook now. Turns it over. The other way. Gilson fans on the passing attempt. Chips it further into the neutral zone. Ulrich gets poked off her stick by Boner. It's turned over to Thompson. Thompson chips it up off the skates of Getz. She had Emery Drock streaking. Puck comes in to the Fox City zone. Steered away by Tegan Wilkins. Comes up the wall. Drock can't get all of it. Fresh off the bench is Pellegrini with 20 seconds to go in the period. Wagner now. Up the wall. underneath the stick of Heindel. Heindel throws it off the boards. Bouncing puck comes to Drock. Under 10 seconds to go in the period. Drock tries to dump it in. Warbirds trying to get it out. Drock gets it back. 3 seconds. Got to put it towards the net. Doesn't realize how much time is left. We head to the second intermission. 3 goals in that second period. 2 of them coming for Fox Cities in under 5 minutes. They lead 2-1 after 2.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture, we're honored to be voted by you to be one of the best mattress stores in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the finest in style, comfort, and quality to the Waupun area.
We've teamed up with amazing brands like Ashley, Lazy Boy, Bestcraft, Marshfield, Best Home Furnishings, Mega Motion to offer you the best selection around.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Make your home a place you truly love with Verhaeg's Furniture Mart.
Every customer can be a Signature Home customer. I think that's what Signature Homes does really well, is that we can touch not only the customer who's building for the first time, but also the customers that know what they want and want to pull pieces of other property that they've lived in and loved. And you can really trust that we know what we're doing and that we have 30 years of experience in the market doing it with quality craftsmanship and a lot of style and design. And at the end, we get a chance to walk them through and see their smiling faces, and we know that we've achieved our goal.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
Trust AirTech Heating with all your home comfort needs. AirTech Heating, doing whatever it takes.
Captain Jeremy Brenner says, let's have some fun with Angling Only Guide Service. They're the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter service out of Sheboygan. They're hitting the open water June through Labor Day next year. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. Only $600 weekends and $500 weekdays for up to 6 people. Hey, you're gonna catch fish, no doubt about it. Mention this ad during our high school sports broadcast and save $100. Email them today at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com.
Dedication, training, giving 100%. Back in Action proudly supports high school athletes on and off the field. From physical and occupational therapy, pre- and post-orthopedic surgery, to work and sports injuries. The staff at Back in Action is trained and dedicated to you and your recovery. Your personal care plan starts with a visit to Back in Action in Fond du Lac, Kewaskum, Mayville, and New Holstein. Back in Action, getting you back in the game. BackinActionRehab.com.
Got pain? See Shane. Dr. Shane Bauer at Bauer Chiropractic. Dr. Bauer can help relieve pain in arthritic knees, reduce or relieve pain from degenerative and herniated lumbar discs in your back. Dr. Bauer's laser treatment relieves pain and inflammation. Works like cortisone without the side effects. Dr. Bauer also offers custom orthotics for proper back posture. Since 1998, this area has trusted the team at Bauer Chiropractic. So if you've got pain, see Shane at Bauer Chiropractic.
Play is everything. It's development, expression, fun, socialization, community, inclusion, connection, adventure, and discovery. We need play at all ages and stages of life to keep us and our communities healthy and happy and full of energy and excitement. Join our movement. Bring intergenerational, inclusive, and developmentally rich play to your community today. Visit bciburke.com and see how play can move you.
Bob's Pizza now has its very own dine-in restaurant. Enjoy a family-friendly atmosphere with a cozy dining room, large game room, beautiful full bar, and even coffee next door from Just Love Coffee. With our expanded menu, your party will have no trouble satisfying the whole family. Delicious, legendary pizza for a legendary city. Bob's Pizza on the Avenue.
Happy fall, y'all. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. We'll take care of what can't be seen. Removing dust? For us, that's a must. And a reminder, get on a furnace maintenance plan now so your home is clean and cozy this fall and winter. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. If you're lucky, we'll be faster than the Derby from Kentucky.
2-1 after 2 here in Fond du Lac as the Warbirds scored first to start that second period. Just 3 minutes and 49 seconds into the second period. A goal scored by Dana Jacobson on a nice pass and a great forecheck from Olivia Bear, fresh off the bench, hounded the defenseman. They turned it over to her. She threw a backhand pass right on the tape, but Jacobson, who threw it off the defender and in the net to make it 1-0. And then just 3 minutes and 10 seconds later, it was Margaret Thomas on a 2-on-2 rush and a nice pass and a breakout from Evie Mersau. Walks in, shoots it through the screen of Jillian Schuster over the shoulder of Kennedy Coleman to make it 1-1. And then 4 minutes and 30 seconds later, or 20 seconds later, it was a goal scored by Abby Thompson, set up by Lila Cook, made a pass right out inside the blue line to Thompson, and she threw it through the stick of Kennedy Coleman, ramped up her stick, went over the glove, and made it 2-1. That's where we stand. Shots 23-13. Saves for that period. 9 stops for the goaltender for Fox Cities in 12 stops for Kennedy Coleman on 14 shots in that period. Fox City's relying on their goaltender to make some big-time saves, and Tegan Wilkins made a couple of them. One glove save, and I really put my memory into the mask save she made with a chance for, Fox, for the Warbirds to actually go up 2. She made a mask save right before that, and then Warbirds a chance again. They're trying to make it a 2-1 game right after the goal was scored. Right before the goal was scored by Abby Thompson, Ainsley Bonert comes the other way in a 2-on-1 with Maddie Gilson. She ripped it off the post. And we stay 2-1 as we head to the third period. I thought the Warbirds looked like a whole different team in that second period. They were faster. The forecheck was better. The breakout was better. Everything looked on par of a playoff hockey team in that period. We'll see if they can figure it out and get some more offense in this third period because they're down 1 with 17 minutes in their season left, and it's desperation time. It changes a little bit here, You push a little bit more. You grab onto your stick a little bit harder. You're bearing down a little bit too much. Pucks are bouncing over your stick because you got to have soft hands when it comes to this. And sometimes it would take the Warbirds, if they can get one in the first 5 minutes and they get that whole period to get themselves, acclimated to the 2-2 game. I know this team is no stranger to overtime. They've been there like 9 times this season. We'll see if they can get it pushed to overtime or even pick up the winner in the third period. It's 2-1 Fox Cities after 2.
Okay, let's start with some clouds, some mountains over there, and finally a river. Hey, Dad, look.
Looks like the perfect spot.
American Family Insurance is here to protect your family on the road with the Travel Peace of Mind package.
American Family Insurance.
Visit Brad Tagle Petra today in Fond du Lac or Ripon.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
This is Craig Larson, sales manager with locally owned Dufresne Moving and Storage. Moving is very important to me, and I take pride in making sure our clients are happy with their overall experience at a reasonable cost and done in a high quality manner. We have a crew that is dedicated on taking care of your stuff. Call me today for an estimate at 1-800-425-MOVE or visit us at DufresneMoving.com. Dufresne Moving and Storage of Fond du Lac, making your move and storage of goods simple.
Today's game is brought to you by Edward Jones and these area Edward Jones financial advisors. Robert Bruce, located at 68 North Main Street. Patrick Ellistad, located at 560 Fond du Lac Avenue. Matt Moses, located at 201 South Marr Street. Jeff Wills, located at 649 Fond du Lac Avenue. And Matt Helmer, located at 649 Fond du Lac Avenue. Good luck to all athletes in today's game. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Kasasa Rewards checking accounts? All Kasasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees when you meet the monthly qualification criteria. There's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Kasasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
When you hire the attorneys with the Everson Law Office, you're getting more than professional presentation. The attorneys at Everson Law Office are committed to excellence and have been successfully representing their clients since 2005. Practicing business law, estate planning, probate, guardianships, and real estate, they work closely with their clients, providing exceptional legal services that are catered specifically to their needs. Call attorney William Everson at 920-922-7113 or go to everson-law.com.
People have a reluctance to go see the dentist. It's an easy thing to put off or avoid altogether. But one visit to the caring professionals at Fondy Family Dental will change the way you think about the dentist. They provide quality family dental services to all ages in a happy, honest, and efficient manner that teaches and involves you on your custom plan. If you don't have insurance, ask about their new membership plan that can save you money. Call or schedule online today at fondyfamilydental.com.
Third period. Final 17 minutes of the 51-minute game. Coming up right here, it's the Warbirds and the Fox City Stars. Stars lead 2-1 after a goal from Abby Thompson in the middle portion of the second period to give them the lead. The Warbirds hit the post with Ainsley Boner just moments before. And they always say that's how it goes. One scoring chance at another, and a save leads to a goal at the other end. It's Jacobson and Evie Mersau to take the draw to start the third. 17 minutes for the Warbirds. They need one at least. Hoping for two, and none for the Stars. Draw one back by Mersau. Wanted to Olivia Merritt, throws it up the wall. Nobody there. It comes to Jillian Schuster. Just at the tops of the circles of the Warbird zone. Dana Jacobson now. No penalties in this one so far. A clean game. They're really letting them play. There's been physicality, but they're letting them go. Gilson, nice move. Dances in. Shoots one. Sticked away. Gilson chips it up in the air. Her and Marsh battle for the loose puck. Marsh flips it up to Kendall Lindemann on the wing. Lindemann throws it cross ice. Behind Margaret Thomas. Chipped in by Jillian Schuster. Warbirds going on the forecheck. Marsh picks it up, sends it right back underneath the stick of Bonert, though. And it comes to Evie Marcel. Marcel makes a nice move around Bear. Throws it cross ice to Kendall Lindemann. Goes for a change. Lindemann dumps it in deep. She'll forecheck Dogs. Dogs spins right back into the pressure. Gives it over to Bear, though. Bear, who's looked very good tonight. Knocked down in the middle of the ice by Lila Cook. Brought it in offsides. Whistle will blow at the 15:59 mark of the third period. Minute 1 into this one, we get our first whistle of the third period. Shots 23-13 in favor of Fox Cities right now. Cook will take the draw against Brooklyn Coleman in the neutral zone. Lila Cook out there with Abby Thompson and Emery Drock. Puck pushed forward by Brooklyn Coleman. It's picked up by Sawyer Ulrich. Gives it over to her D partner, Kaylee Heindel. Nice regroup onto the tape of the center. Lila Cook dumps it in. It's picked off by Violet Wagner. Stops behind the net. Tries to set up the breakout. They rim it around. Bear lets it go. Ulrich can't keep it in. Puck comes to Bear. Bear chips it off the boards. Too far for Brooklyn Coleman, but at no ice. It's picked up by Kaylee Heindel. Heindel throws one. Kept in by Getz at the line. Getz throws one towards the net. Off the glove of Heindel and just wide. Fresh off the bench, Maddie Gilson picks it up. Thompson tries to chip it into neutral zone. It comes to the defenseman, Kaylee Heindel. Cross ice pass. Finds Emery Drock. Drock brings it in a 1-on-4. It's sticked away by Ainsley Bonert. Bonert down the left wing wall. Fox City's matching lines. Gets their top line out here against the top line of the Warbirds. Marcel steals. Gilson knocks it away from her. Pass in front. Off the stick of the goaltender loose, and Marcel picks it up. Here she comes the other way. Evie Marcel on a 1-on-1 with Jillian Schuster. Drops the shoulder down the outside. Nice back check by Dogs, and she pokes it away. Puck is loose. Thrown off the outside of the cage. Lindemann had one at the side of the cage and threw it off the outside of it. Dogs flips it in to the stands, and it hits the fence. Sits down with 14:33 to go in this one. Face off in the defensive zone of the Warbirds. Brooklyn Coleman's line comes out. The Marcel line stays out for Fox Cities. Draw one back to Kayla Dogs. Thomas comes away with it. Youngworth chips it into the neutral zone. Merritt picks it off. Thomas now cuts into the middle of the ice. Skates all the way across the blue line. Puck comes to Merritt. Merritt throws one off the stick. And Lindemann loose in front. Rebound fired just wide by Marcel. Coleman scrambles to her feet. Pass in front. Thomas couldn't handle it. Coleman ties her up. It comes to the point. Merritt shoots, blocked by Coleman. Thrown into the neutral zone. Marcel picks it off. Nice move. Marcel walks in, shoots, blocker save. That one chipped out. Dana Jacobson and Merritt tie up. Puck comes to Brenna Getz. She throws it across ice. Marcel picks it off. She's got space. Just gets in the blue and dumps it in deep. Adriana Getz makes a move around Margaret Thomas. Comes all the way through the neutral zone. Getz now to the right wing. Tries to get around Haley Fisher. Cannot. It comes to Kaylee Heindel. Heindel tied up. Jacobson can't poke it loose. Her and Bonert battle for the puck. Fox Cities gets it in deep. One-timer coming. Shot blocked in front. Getz got a piece of it. Fisher clapped one. Just missed the blocker side of Kennedy Coleman. Ali Rhoda's got it along the wall. Tries to dump it in. Poked up into the neutral zone. Jacobson's line will go for a change. Coleman's line comes back out. Quick shift for both teams right now. Here's Kaylee Heindel in the neutral zone. Walks in, shoots it over top of the net. Puck comes back out in front. Wagner got a piece of it. Loose in front. Poked away from Pellegrini. Pass to Maddie Gilson with speed. Gilson down the outside. Gilson behind the net. Looks for some help. Has it on the backhand. Drops it up top to Dogs. Long range shot from Dogs. Off some bodies in front. Net comes off its moorings. The net was open. Doesn't matter with 12:38 to go. The Warbirds had a chance, but the net came off behind the skates of Tegan Wilkins. Face off in the offensive zone for the Warbirds. They'll send out that third line of Voigtman with Knuth and Olivia Bear, which has been very good today. Dogs will stay out with Schuster on D. Lila Cook, Abby Thompson, and Emery Drock come out with Ellery Marsh and Olivia Merritt on D. Dogs shoots one, glove save, and held on to by Wilkins right off the faceoff. Faceoff will go again to the blocker side. One back once again by Voigtman. Voigtman got it back to the defenseman. Bear throws a long-range cross-ice pass to Schuster at the far point. Schuster throws one off some skates, just goes wide. Bear drops it down below the goal line. Comes off the boards all the way up top to Schuster, who dumps it back in deep. It's going to come to Olivia Bear. Bear throws it out in front. Back to Schuster at the line. She keeps it in. Schuster battles for it with Drock. It comes into the neutral zone. Throws it cross-ice. Cook and Dogs race for it. It's chipped high in the air. Marsh gets to it at the red line. Fan on the dump attempt. Chipped up for Sydney Voigtman. Voigtman tries to move around one girl. Knuth throws one towards the net. Batted away by Tegan Wilkins. Loose puck comes to Voigtman. Dumps it behind the net. Fresh off the bench, Maddie Gilson's going to be there first for the Warbirds. Gilson stops up on Merritt. Tries to get it up top to Schuster. She does. Actually, it's Getz. Throws one off a stick. It's blocked. Numbers the other way for Fox Cities. Cross-ice pass off the skates of Adriana Getz, who chips it around. Emery Drock. Pass goes up. Fresh off the bench is Jacobson. It comes to Violet Wagner now. Wagner over to Gilson. Gilson makes a move to the backhand. Throws it cross-ice. Boner's going to have to pick it up off the wall. She does. Jacobson chips it in further. Jacobson with space behind the net. Throws it out in front. Nobody home. Drock tries to clear it all the way down. She cannot. Getz got a piece of it. No ice. 11:05 to go in this one. A one-goal lead for Fox Cities, and they're clinging to it. The Warbirds are putting an immense amount of pressure on. Boner gains the red, dumps it in deep. Mersal flying the zone. Puck comes up to her, catches it in stride. Her and Getz tie up along the wall. Kayla Dogs joins in. Mersal skates away with it, throws it up front. One-timer, Lindemann, stopped by Coleman. Puck is still loose, whacked around. Backhanded away, Mersal picks it up, throws one towards the net, blocked by Dogs, and chipped all the way down. It'll be an ice. What a sequence of events right there from the goaltender, Kennedy Coleman. Nice stop on Lindemann on the one-timer. Dogs got it all the way down. They got a much-needed whistle with 10.5 to go in this one. Once again, folks, stick with us. After this one, we may not be on this one. We'll be on the other one. It'll be the Springs game as they take on Homestead in their first playoff game and their road to the Bob Sooner Ice Arena. The Warbirds down one with just about 10.5 to go in this one. Just under 10.5 now. Face-off one. Back by Coleman. Throws it up the wall. Kept in at the line by Ulrich. Chips it down for Thomas. Thomas spins around. Throws one from the Bears logo towards the net. Off the backside of the cage. Lindemann threw it off the cage. It comes to Dogs. Dogs trying to set up the breakout. Chips it further for Youngworth. Chips into space. Lost it to Ulrich. Mersal gets to it. Fires it up the wall off some skates. It comes in the neutral zone to Brooklyn Coleman. Her and Heindel battle for the puck. Evie Mersal drops her shoulder and run into each other. Puck goes into the bench of Fox Cities, and the whistle blows with 9:54 to go in this one. It's been physical, and unless it's blatantly obvious, I don't think they're going to call anything down the stretch here. It's going to have to be someone hauling somebody down right in front of the official for them to call it a penalty. Jacobson wins the drawback. Wagner dumps it in off the skates of Merritt. It comes to Ellery Marsh. Marsh throws it, trying to get it into the neutral zone. Jacobson gets it back. Drops her shoulder around Merritt. Gilson ties up Haley Fisher and gets the puck. Dumps it back around for Jacobson. Couldn't handle the pass on the backhand. It's chipped up. Pellegrini can't get to it. It's dumped back in by Getz off the official. Doesn't get all the way in. Loose puck comes to Haley Fisher now. Fisher in the middle of the ice, picked off by Jacobson. Kicks it further to herself. Jacobson down the outside, cuts back in the middle of the ice. Anna Jacobson tries to dance around the defenseman Olivia Merritt. She had none of it. Haley Fisher chips it for Ellery Marsh. The defenseman from Fox City steps up and throws one behind the net of Kennedy Coleman. It's Pellegrini now. Poked off her stick by Getz. It comes to Jacobson. Chips it out into the neutral zone. Haley Heindel. Heindel with space, brings it in, shoots one into the chest of Coleman, and she hangs on with 8:49 to go. Warbirds, I would say, have controlled the offensive zone pressure in this period, just have not been able to solve Tegan Wilkins yet, have not really had the quality of chances yet. Got to get more pucks to the net. A couple long-range wristers from the point went off some bodies. I know they tied the game late earlier in the year, and I think it was Arrowhead that had happened against. It was a shot from the point from Schuster, went through a whole bunch of bodies and beat the goaltender on the glove side. So that's your goal here. Get bodies and pucks to the net right now. And this late in the game, any shot's a good shot in the playoffs, especially when you have screens. Heindel knocks one down with the glove, brings it in. Down the left wing, Heindel throws one towards the net. Glove down by Kennedy Coleman. Top line for Fox Cities comes out. Bear going to come on the wing with Getz and Coleman now. They've been rotating whether Bear or Youngworth has been going on that wing almost the entire night tonight. Draw one forward by Brooklyn Coleman. It comes to Brennan Getz. Getz with speed down the outside. Knocked down, penalty coming. Warbirds going to go to the power play with 8:15 to go in this one. A power play that has not been great in the regular season. We'll see if the playoffs is what they need. This is a big-time power play right here with 8:15 to go. Penalty's going to go on Kaylee Heindel, who's been very good for this Fox Cities team tonight. Warbirds to the power play. 8:15 to go in this one. Needing a goal, down one. Mercell and Lindemann to penalty kill with Thomas and Merritt. Jacobson, Coleman, Getz, Gilson, and Dogs out there on the power play for the Warbirds. Put 15 on the board. Penalties actually on 5. Kaylee Heindel. Big time power play for the Warbirds. Fox City's penalty at the 8:45 mark. It's going to go on Kaylee Heindel for body checking. Got to get both penalties. Got 2 penalties on the board right now. Got to get one of them off. They do. All right. This is the time you need your power play. A power play that was not great in the regular season. We'll see if they can get it going. And a penalty kill for Fox Cities that was great in the regular season at 86%. Gets on the left wing, throws it in front. Wide open, Maddie Gilson shoots. Net, and the goaltender's mask comes off. There was a battle in front. Gilson had a wide open net. Whistle blows as the mask for Tegan Wilkins comes off just 10 seconds into the power play. Maddie Gilson had all kinds of time in the slot. Getz found her on just a soft area pass. Jacobson wins it right back to Getz. One-timer, Dogs fires it, patted in front, loose, and it was stopped. Coleman getting into it with Mercell. Knocked the stick out of the hands of Olivia Merritt. Face off to the glove hand side this time. With 8 minutes to go in this one. Jacobson and Mercell will take the draw again. Jacobson's won them both so far. Wins this one to the wall. Gilson lost it. Kept in by Dogs. Dogs walks down. Brings it behind the cage of Tegan Wilkins. Stops up, looks around. Comes out on the goal line. Throws one towards the net. Shoots it just wide. Getz steps in. Mercell knocks it away from her. All the way out by herself. It's a 2-on-1. Lindemann, Thomas. Pass goes to Lindemann. Poked away by the back check of Maddie Gilson. It's Dana Jacobson now. Jacobson got Coleman wide open. Makes one move around Thomas, but it's turned over. Thomas gets it back from Lindemann. About a minute to go in the power play. Pass comes over to Ainsley Boner. Boner throws it in the middle of the ice. Stolen and dumped back by Merritt behind the net. Jacobson's going to get to it. 55 seconds to go in the power play. Cross-ice pass picked off by Mercell. She was offsides, and the whistle blows. With 7:07 to go. 51 seconds on the power play. Second unit for the Warbirds come out. Brennan gets out there with Olivia Bear, Violet Wagner, Jillian Schuster, and Ainsley Boner. Barrett and Pellegrini out there with Ali Rhoda and Lila Cook on the penalty kill. Pass comes to Bear. Olivia Bear throws it cross ice right on the tape of Ainsley Boner. She just couldn't hold on to it. 35 seconds to go in the power play. Merritt chips it into the neutral zone. Schuster can't keep it in. Backhands it over to Violet Wagner. Wagner cross ice pass onto the tape of Brennan gets it right back from her. Wagner stops up at the blue line, gives it over to Bear. Bear with a long-range shot. Unable to hold on to it was Wilkins. 15 seconds to go in the power play. Bear along the wall. Cross-ice pass off the stick of Ali Rhoda and into the neutral zone. 10 seconds to go in the power play. Schuster up the wall to Bear. Can't hold on to the pass. It comes in. Penalty. It's going to expire here. It comes up the wall and all the way down. 5-on-5 with 6:10 to go in this one. Violet Wagner with a puck. Cross-ice pass knocked down by Mersau. Schuster gets back to it. Violet Wagner with a puck now. Wagner up the wall to Paige Knuth. Knuth takes her ice and chips it up. Boner claps it all the way in. She didn't get the red. It's an ice. Mistake by Ainsley Boner. Doesn't matter. They can get the change anyways with 5:48 to go. Late in this one, Warbirds down 1. The Votman line of Paige Knuth and Youngworth come out against the Mersau, Lindemann, and Margaret Thomas line. Votman wins the faceoff again. She has been fantastic in the faceoff circle. Youngworth chips it away from Mersau. Throws it up for Paige Knuth. Knuth tries to chip it in. Mersau forced her to get it just barely through the neutral zone. Regrouping with Jillian Schuster. Can't find the puck. Throws it over to Dogs. Too strong. Picked off by Lindemann. Drops it down for Evie Mersau. Mersau on the backhand. Lindemann punches it in further behind the net. It's Margaret Thomas up top. Thomas backhands one. Dogs knocks it down. 5:15 to go in this one. Dogs will take her ice. Here comes Kayla Dogs down the wing. Dogs got a person open in front. Comes behind the net. Throws one out in front off the pads. Paige Knuth throws one off the pads again. Backhand pitchfork off the body of Lindemann. It's Margaret Thomas now. Right up for Heindel. Heindel's got space to skate. Warbirds get back with Adriana Getz. Heindel shoots it over top of the net and wide. Knuth tries to get into the neutral zone. Kept in at the line by Emery Drock. Comes to Violet Wagner. Wagner finds Votman. Votman gains her ice, gains the red. Heindel knocks it down. Regroups it with Thompson. Nice pass to Lila Cook. Votman gets to it and dumps it in and goes for a change. Boner forechecks for the Warbirds. 4.5 to go in this one. Down 1 late. Warbirds need one to tie. Boner claps one in. Puck comes. Wagner walks in, shoots, blocked in front by Ellery Marsh. Cook tries to get it out, chips it up the wall. Abby Thompson with the game winner so far, claps it all the way down the ice. It will be icing with 4:04 to go in this one. Ellie Rhoda to take the draw against Dana Jacobson. Out there with Scarlett Pellegrini and Haley Fisher with Marsh and Merritt on D. Jacobson's line of Gilson and Boner with Schuster and Dogs on D. We're going to see a lot of them down the stretch. Draw one over to Haley Fisher now. Fisher gains the red, dumps it in deep. Under 4 minutes to go in this one. Loose puck, Pellegrini pitchforks one wide. Gilson can't get it out. Goes off the skates of Pellegrini into the neutral zone. Marsh gains the red, dumps it in deep. Fox Cities is completely content dumping the puck in and getting more time off that clock. It's Dogs now. Up the wall to Maddie Gilson. Gilson gets it out. Marsh kept it in. Shot blocked by Jacobson. That one stung a little bit. Dogs fires it out. Off the stick Nope, they'll say it didn't hit Ellery Marsh. 3:20 to go in this one. Both teams go for a line change. Defensive zone face-off for the Warbirds to the glove-hand side of Kennedy Coleman. Couple of chances in this third period. One of them being that Manny Gilson one where the goaltender's Tegan Wilkins' mask fell off. Timeout Warbirds with 3:20 to go in this one. We'll take it with them.
Fond du Lac Equipment Rental and Repair is ready for your next project, so be sure to talk to Dave and his experienced staff. You know, from air compressors to chainsaws, excavators, lifts, tools, saws, and so much more. Now, do you have your snowblower tuned up and ready for the upcoming winter season? Fond du Lac Equipment Rental and Repair can do it. Check out their expanded rental lineup, too. Mention the words Radio Rental to get a 10% discount on your next rental. You can find them on Ford Drive on the west side of Fond du Lac.
Fond du Lac Equipment Rental and Repair is a proud Echo and Cub Cadet dealer.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Welcome to Hookstra's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hookstra's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary.
Welcome back. 3:20 to go in this one. Face-off one back by Evie Mersau. Gives it down to Margaret Thomas. Back to Mersau in front underneath her stick. Barrett punches it in. Wagner overskated it. Bear throws it off the shin pads and into the bleachers with 3:07 to go in this one. On that Warbirds timeout, they were probably trying to figure out how to get something set up to get out of the zones, what time they're going to pull Kennedy Coleman as well. That's something you all talk about in that. I mean, you look at the timing of the timeout, and you're like, 3:20, is it early, is it not? Got to make sure that your girls are aware in that situation, or boys, whatever it is. So it may have been a quality timeout. You may not get another whistle after that 3:20 mark as well. You were just hoping it would be an offensive zone face-off, not a defensive zone. Punched into the neutral zone by Brenna Getz. Ellery Marsh dumps it right back in. Fox City's doing a great job forechecking, not giving the Warbirds any chance to get out of their zone. Puck rimmed around to Schuster. All kinds of time and space for Jillian Schuster. They're yelling at her to skate it. She does and throws it up to Getz. Getz couldn't handle the pass. It comes to Thomas. Thomas fan of the dump attempt. Mersau brings it in with speed. Her and Getz collide. Here comes Brenna Getz now. Chipping it into space. Ellery Marsh cuts her off. Getz kicks it away. It comes to Bear. Bear. Couple girls run into each other. Mersau and Coleman. It's Bear now. Bear tied up in the corner. Warbirds got to get on that loose puck. 2 minutes to go in this one. Getz now up top. Adriana Getz. Nice move around the defender. Makes another move. Got to get rid of the puck. 1:55 to go in this one. Other way, it's Evie Mersau. Mersau on the backhand. Throws one in front. Net comes off its moorings with 1:48 or 1:49 to go in this one. That's one if you're Adriana Getz, the puck's got to go to the net. I mean, in this situation, you can't make a move at the blue line right there. There's under 2 minutes to go in this one. A long-range shot is a long-range shot. Bodies in front of the net. You almost wonder if she gets that in deep, do they pull Kennedy Coleman at the time too? Gilson picks it up. Here they come. 3-on-3 the other way. Dumps it in. Heindel gets a piece of it. Chips it up. Kept it at the line by Schuster. It bounces. It stayed in, but she poked it into the neutral zone. Dogs with it now. Dogs off the boards. A nice board pass. Behind Jacobson. Comes towards the net. Going to have to cover is Wilkins, and she does with 1:22. And this is where you say, hey, pull my goaltender. You should pull your goaltender. Yep. Coleman going to go to the bench. Warbirds, empty net with 1:22 to go in this one. It's Brooklyn Coleman, Kayla Doggs, Jillian Schuster, Dana Jacobson, Maddie Gilson. Out there with Olivia Bear as well. Mersal wins the draw right back to Olivia Merritt. Merritt backhands it up the wall to Lindemann. Lindemann fires it all the way down towards the waning cage. And bullseye! Kendall Lindemann probably seals it there and makes it 3-1 on an empty netter. Fox City's looking to move on and take on the winner of that Bay Area game. At the 15:47 mark, it's Kendall Lindemann. We'll see who the assists go to. I think it should go to 8 and 9. Should say it's from 8. It'll go from Olivia Merritt. Should be 9 as well. Marcel's the one who won the draw back, but they'll miss that one. Warbirds' net is no longer empty with 1:13 to go. We'll see Kenzie Russell, one of the seniors for this Warbirds team, come out and get a shift late in this one. Maddie Gilson, another senior for this Warbirds team, well as backup goaltender Emma G-League. A couple seniors throughout this team. Kayla Doggs is senior. You know, we had a chance to talk to some of those girls the other night at the showcase last week. And for the Warbirds, it was a great season once again, but inevitably looking like they're going to fall to Fox Cities for the third time this season. Thomas throws one over top of the net of Kennedy Coleman. Mersal dumps it back down. Now to Thomas. Thomas had one go through the skates in front of Mersal and skated away by Kennedy Coleman. Russell fires it out. Heindel keeps it in at the line. Brooklyn Coleman below the goal line. Chips it back up. Heindel keeps it in. Gilson tries to chip it to herself. Heindel gets to it. Throws it towards the net. Pass in front. One-timer stopped from Lila Cook with 8.6 seconds to go. Folks, we'll have a brief post-game show, and we'll head right in, end this one, and head right into the pregame show for the boys' game at 8 o'clock start time. I'm guessing they will try to start as soon as possible with that one. Four seconds, 3 seconds, and 2. Fox Cities with a pair of second period goals, hangs on with an empty netter from Kendall Lindemann. They win this one, 3-1. Post-game show. Got to just go quickly with it as we'll go through everything that we got on this post-game show. Three goals in the game for Fox Cities, one coming in the second or midway point in the second period, scored by number 28, Margaret Thomas, and a 1-on-1 or a 2-on-2, which turned into a 1-on-1. Shot it through the screen of Jillian Schuster. And then the game-winning goal was scored by Abby Thompson. A nice shot that went up the stick of Kennedy Coleman and found its way home. Coleman made 10 stops in that third period, 6 from Fox City's goaltender. She played great as well tonight. I want to thank everyone for tuning in. Andy Ruff for running the camera on the first game. Doubleheader. Ledgers, Highlanders coming up in just a few moments.
Our sponsors include
Hoekstra's Greenhouse, Katie's Log Cabin, Generations Lanes, and Angling Only.
Pino Construction, Verhaeg's Furniture, Schaefer Auto,
Coal Oil and Propane, Witch Services,
Lidkey Lumber, Hoffs of Brownsville, Municipal Well and Pump,
All Phase Heating, Cooling Geo, Back in Action, Brock Fleischer, Homestead Realty,
Ergo Bank Lomira, Maxwell Plumbing, Metalcraft of Mayville,
Michaels Corporation, Quest Interiors, Schroffnagel Implements,
Surefire Heating and Cooling, Westfall Printing and Graphics, Bristol Morgan Bank, Marshview Veterinary Clinic, Mayville Savings Bank, Bernard Plumbing, Keller Buildings.